so I told you guys I was going to upload on the regular, so here I am going to upload on the regular. Don't have a lot of energy right now because it is like 10 o'clock at night, but I'm going to do it because I felt like doing it and I probably was going to forget tomorrow anyway, so yeah, so today basically what I'm going to be talking about is the sneaker releases for the upcoming month of November. For my resource today I'm going to be using Goat, the app. It has like releases and it tells you when they're going to be releasing and stuff, and it shows you the shoe itself. I don't have information as far as which shops are going to be stocking them and all that because I'm not an expert. I'm not going to really dig that deep, but if you guys are interested in the specific shoe that I state, you can Google it up and I'm pretty sure you can find out there. Christ, I can't see. Hold up. Shit, I think I'm running. So the first shoe that is going to be releasing is going to be on November the 3rd, which is the Ultra Boost Black Reflective. I'm pretty sure they have already released a reflective model in the Ultra Boost, and I had the chance to actually pick that up for retail in a size 9, and I tried it on, and it was funny because I tried that shoe on my left foot and I had a Huarache on my other foot, and I was like leaning over to the Huarache and I was like, maybe I should cop this Huarache, and I had the other one right on my left foot and I could have copped it and I didn't, and now they sell for about 400 or 450 and I could have had it right then and there, but bro, last year was just full of Huaraches and I just got plagued. But anyway, enough of my fuck ups. Basically that's coming out and that's going to be the 2.0. I'll show photos and all that. I think this one looks better than the 1.0, to be honest. It looks kind of like the silver pack that Adidas released in the metal pack or whatever it was. It kind of looks like that but without the silver heel tab, so it's pretty neat. I don't know if I'll cop, but I'll see. The same day Nike is actually releasing an Air Presto mid utility boot in a green or khaki, whatever it is. I'll show the pictures again. But yeah, the Air Presto kind of died off, and it died off very quick. The hype was crazy for about, well, over here in Australia it was crazy for about a year, the hype. I remember about earlier this time, around June this time last year, if you had a pair of OG Prestos from like the 2000s or the 2001s, you were known as a G. Like if you had a pair, a lot of people respected you here and it was a big thing over here in Australia. I don't know if it was there in the US, but when the general releases started coming along, like the triple blacks and all that, it kind of just completely died off here and people kind of don't wear them or don't fuck with them anymore as much. In America, that's when the hype kind of picked up, and I don't know if it's still there in America, you guys can let me know, but all I know is here the hype is dead for the Prestos, which sucks. But this is an Air Presto mid, and so with my sneaker knowledge, I know that there's been 2 other mids which were the acronym collab, I'm pretty sure, and the acronym collab went really well. Like the black and gold one looks really neat, you can wear that with a lot of stuff. I know that people copped the green and the pinkish coloured one. It was very, very vibrant, but people still copped it and still making it look good with fits, which is really surprising, but I like that because it takes a lot for someone to wear a shoe like that and kind of make it fall through or break through. I know that this collab sold out everywhere and they do resell for like the 300s or something like that, which is cool because it's kind of sad to see Presto die off. Like it was such a big thing last year, and to see it die off was pretty hard, but you know, I've got new sneaker interests and new sneakers that I like now, so we move on, I guess. On November the 5th, Air Jordan brand is releasing the 31, the Chicago one, which is red, white, and red, white. Yeah, it's very red and white, but anyway, I think it's cool that they're kind of making it look like the ones and stuff like that. The 31s now, it's like down the track, they're going straight back to where they came from, where the roots, and they're trying to mix and cross over and stuff, which I think is pretty awesome. I don't know how performance is in the 31 because I've never played basketball in it. Really, I'm not that big of a basketball fan, but I do like their sneakers, so I don't know, you guys can tell me if these are like a good shoe to play basketball in and whatnot. Air Jordan 16 Retro Midnight Navy, I don't fuck with that at all. Anything past Jordan 12, I just don't even look at. I don't know, it doesn't click with me, and especially that model, I don't like it at all. On November 11th, the Flying Mid Racer Blue is releasing. Flyknit Racers have been releasing some new colorways the past month that have been really nice, like the black and the new grey one that they're doing. And I feel like this one is going to be a must cop for most Flyknit sneakerheads, that is, because I remember I had a couple of Flyknits last year. I did sell them and one of them I completely ruined. They are very comfortable, but now that I've got my ultraboosts, I just can't see myself going back to a shoe like that. November 11th, sock darts. I don't even want to talk about sock darts again. Big thing here last year in Australia, completely died off, too many general releases. They were reselling for about nearly $1,000, and now they're just completely gone down. No one's fucking with them at all over here, so not gonna cop. November 11th again, same day, NMD XR1s. XR1s don't do it for me. I don't really like the model. I like the plain NMD. When they added that cage, and just nah. It's something I don't like, and NMDs aren't that comfortable, so if I'm going to cop an NMD, it's going to be something with a nice colorway. So if I don't like the colorway, I'm just not going to cop it. I don't know, you guys tell me how you feel about the XR1. I know people have a lot of mixed opinions about them, so. And now finally, the sneakers that I'm looking forward to mostly on the month of November are the Bape NMD R1 collab. I can't. That's how I break my phone, man. Now that's why it doesn't work. Mysteriously landed on the top 3. Still not gonna cop. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, the Bape Adidas collab. Think it's been a long time coming for the NMDs. As soon as the NMDs became hype, people started talking about Bape, Supreme collabs, all that, and I think it was always going to fall through whether or not it was Supreme or Bape. Bape has collabed with Adidas in the past before, so it would have been easier for them to go with Bape. I do not fuck with the grey or the darkish brown colorway. Don't really like that one, but the natural green camo colorway looks mad. I love that. I'm probably gonna cop that shoe. A lot of people saying it's mesh, but I think it's a nylon. Fuck's the material again? It's on Huaraches. Let's just call it scuba diving material. Yeah, that material is pretty mad, so I might have to cop that for sure. Then 2 days after that, the Air Jordan Top 3 is releasing, like I was talking about before. Look, I think it's mad the concept they're doing with the Air Jordan 1, releasing all the great colorways into one shoe. Yeah, I've always been a fan of the Air Jordan 1, and I've been a fan of shoes that put all their best colorways into one shoe and make it really hard to rock. So the people that actually buy that and do rock that shoe, I have mad props and respect for you guys, because it is harder to rock that, but you guys still do it anyway. I don't know if I would cop though, just because I've heard that the materials on them are really not up to like standard. Like if you're looking at an Air Jordan 1 with all the best models onto one shoe, you're looking to premium materials and all that, but you know, what can you do? And that concludes it on what am I gonna call this segment? Monthly sneaker no, that's probably taken. Monthly releases, let's call it that. Monthly releases. I hope you guys liked that video. I don't know, you guys let me know if you want a December one next month, or if you want to continue this segment or talk about it, if it's a cop or a drop. I'm all ears to opinions and all that, and I want to know, because I want to start releasing videos. Obviously I can't buy clothes and sneakers every week. I don't have the money for that. I'm still young, so I want to still make sneaker videos and sneaker based videos, so I'm going to be trying to do my best. I'm back now, so I'm going to be uploading more regularly. But yeah, tell me if you guys actually like this. Hopefully you gained some knowledge and some sneakers that you didn't know were coming out are actually coming out, and hopefully if you want to cop them now, you know where to cop them. Like I said, if you want more information about the shoes, go and search them up yourself and see if you can see where they're releasing or exactly when they're releasing. But all I know is Goat is pretty reliable when it comes to releases and all that, and the Goat, the app, is a pretty G app. I'm probably going to do a video about top 3 phone apps that involve sneakers and hype and all that, so let me know if you guys want to see that and whatever. But yeah, I never know how to say bye. I just don't know how to say bye.